Today on Jacks Trax, we interview our theme song writer, Jack Robert, as well as talk about top 10 country albums. Stay tuned.
Album reviews, record hauls, and vinyl crates again at Jacks Trax Records.
Hello and welcome to Jacks Trax Records. I am Jack, and today, like I said in that intro, we are interviewing Jack Robert, the writer of the theme song, and talking about his acoustic quarantine cover videos. All right, Jack, how are you doing today?
Good, thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming to the show. The first question that I wanted to ask you, I know, but tell the viewers what the YouTube channel is about. I know some of them have seen the Fortunate Son video. Just tell them a bit about you and your YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, as of right now, I'm actually doing an acoustic quarantine cover series, like you said, where every Tuesday and Friday I upload just an acoustic cover in my room of different songs. And yeah, there should be more things coming up as we get more following.
All right, everybody watching out there, please follow Jack. I can't wait to watch more of his upcoming videos. Speaking of upcoming videos, what do you have planned for the future?
I was actually thinking about releasing some original music soon, you know, just different songs I've been writing, and also maybe doing some tribute videos to some of my favorite artists.
Favorite artists, do you mind telling the viewers some of your influences, some of your favorite artists, as well as some of your favorite albums and songs?
Some of my favorite artists are probably Zac Brown Band and Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I would say my favorite songs are Fortunate Son and Sweet Home Alabama, and my favorite album is definitely Traveler by Stapleton.
All right, so I know you're a songwriter as well, and you play guitar and you sing. What do you think you enjoy more? Songwriting, writing lyrics, writing guitar. What do you enjoy the most?
A pretty good question. I would probably say that I enjoy playing guitar the most just because it's what I've been doing the longest, and I don't know, it's just probably the most fun one to do.
So all of the viewers that haven't watched your channel yet, what would you like them to know?
I guess I'd probably like them to know just check it out. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, thanks, Jack, for having me, and fun to be here, so yeah.
All right, thanks, Jack. As you can see, we kind of have switched spots. I just moved my desk down here so I can have a bit more of a workspace. But now we are doing the top 10 country albums. Jack has sent in his picks, and we're basically going to do a back and forth kind of pick. So we're going to do mine first, then his. At one point, we do 2 in a row of him and 2 in a row of me. But that's basically the gist of how this is going to go. All right, coming in at number 10 for me is Creedence Golds. This has all of Creedence Clearwater's Revival's greatest hits, except Fortunate Son, which I have on a 45. If you haven't seen my top 10 45s video, go check that one out. That one's probably one of my favorite videos I've uploaded. But I really like this one because from side 1 to side 2, it's all great. So coming in at number 9 for Jack, we have Zac Brown Band. I think it's called like the greatest so far. He sent me a picture, so I'll put that in right here. Jack really loves Zac Brown Band. His favorite song is Chicken Fried. He definitely wants to pick up Foundation, I think it's called, or The Foundation by Zac Brown Band, but that's really, really hard to find on vinyl. I think on Discogs it goes for about like $100. So obviously the better option was just to pick out the greatest hits. Coming in at number 8 for me, I have Marshall Tucker. I think this is, I don't even know what this one's called, Where We All Belong. Some clever art on this record. This is really cool. Me and Jack actually went to a Lynyrd Skynyrd concert in Baltimore. And Marshall Tucker Band opened for it. And we have this story that is absolutely hilarious when, I think his name is Doug Gray, the singer and the tambourine player, threw the tambourine out into the audience and like knocked the lady out. That is so funny. We still crack up today. But I do like Marshall Tucker Band. listening to this makes it so much better now that I have a story with it. I had some camera trouble there. But coming in at number 8, we have a Marshall Tucker Band, Where We All Belong. So coming in at number 7 for Jack, we have Alabama, Mountain Music. I've listened to this record a lot. I think my favorite track on here is Mountain Music. Jack also really likes that track. I love Alabama. Alabama's so cool. I have a couple of their records, but since he had one and wanted to include it on the list, I wasn't going to include any of mine. So yes, coming in at number 7, we have Mountain Music by Alabama. So this is what I am very surprised that this wasn't on my top 15 favorite records list, because I love this record. Love this record. I don't think it's that country. I think it's more folk than country. I think that's why it's not number 1 on this list. But coming in at number 6, we have Stephen Stills' Self-Titled. I am in love with this. I just ordered the best of Stephen Stills, so I'm really excited for that to come. But I love this record so much. I love The One You're With. That's an awesome song. Yeah, this is just the greatest. I love the picture of him with the horse right here. And then this cover just says it all. I am definitely more of a, I definitely like his solo career a lot more than when he was with Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I definitely like his solo albums a bit more. But yes, coming in at number 6, we have Stephen Stills' Self-Titled. Coming in at number 5, we have Desperado by the Eagles. Here are the pictures. Yeah, so I actually gave this record to Jack. I had it before him, and I didn't really give it that many listens, just because there's like a lot of banjo on it. I'm not that big of a fan of banjo, but definitely when I was in the mood for it, I gave it a couple of spins. But yeah, Eagles Desperado is really cool. It's not really a side of the Eagles that I hear a lot. Definitely not the Hotel California Eagles that you know. But yes, coming in at number 5 from Jack is Eagles Desperado. Here is another one from Jack. This is where we do back-to-back with him. Coming in at number 4, we have In Concert with host Charlie Pride. I really like this record. I owned it before him. I gave it to Jack because he's more of a country fan than I am. But I definitely liked it. I like Jolene, the Dolly Parton song on there. That's really cool. And I really like Charlie's segues between each song. I think that's really cool to sit down and listen to, just that whole album in its entirety. But yeah, it's a really, really neat album. And coming in at number 4 is In Concert with host Charlie Pride. Yeah, so I actually gave this record to Jack. I had it before him, and I didn't really give it that many listens, just because there's like a lot of banjo on it. I'm not that big of a fan of banjo, but definitely when I was in the mood for it, I gave it a couple of spins. But yeah, Eagles Desperado is really cool. It's not really a side of the Eagles that I hear a lot. Definitely not the Hotel California Eagles that you know. But yes, coming in at number 5 from Jack is Eagles Desperado. Right, here's where I do back-to-back. Number 3, this is a coincidence. This was actually number 3 on the top 15 favorite albums list. It is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Gold and Platinum. I love this. Pretty much every great Skynyrd album or Skynyrd song is on here. That's why I love it so much. And like I said, me and Jack saw Lynyrd Skynyrd live with Marshall Tucker opening. That was a great concert. We absolutely went crazy when they played Freebird. That was really fun. But yeah, I love Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I think they're country. They're southern rock. So me and Jack like to call that country rock rather than southern rock. So I'm going to consider this country and say that number 3 is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Gold and Platinum. Number 2, I am a huge Johnny Cash fan, and we have Original Golden Hits Volume 1. Really love this album. Falls in Prison Blues, Hey Porter, There You Go, Next in Line, Cry, 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 I Walk the Line, Home of the Blues, Get Rhythm, Train of Love, awesome. One thing I wish was on here was Ring of Fire. I love that song, probably my favorite Cash song. But whatever, I actually picked this up for $1 in a dollar bin at a thrift store. So I was really happy to find this. And the record is in awesome condition. Yeah, so coming in at number 2 for me, we have Johnny Cash Original Golden Hits Volume 1. Alright, coming in at number 1 for Jack, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. I love Chris Stapleton. I definitely need to grow my Chris Stapleton record collection because he doesn't have that many records out. So they should be pretty easy to get, except in stereo, the Record Store Day release in 2015. I need to get my hands on that. If any of you know where they are located, except Discogs for insane prices, please comment down below and say where you can find them, because I have been trying to look for them for years. It feels like. But yeah, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. My favorite track is Might As Well Get Stoned. I love that song. And I've talked to Jack a couple of times about his favorite track on that record. And I'm pretty sure his is Tennessee Whiskey. But yeah, we're both huge Chris Stapleton fans. And coming in at number 1, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. Alright, coming in at number 1 for Jack, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. I love Chris Stapleton. I definitely need to grow my Chris Stapleton record collection because he doesn't have that many records out. So they should be pretty easy to get, except in stereo, the Record Store Day release in 2015. I need to get my hands on that. If any of you know where they are located, except Discogs for insane prices, please comment down below and say where you can find them, because I have been trying to look for them for years. It feels like. But yeah, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. My favorite track is Might As Well Get Stoned. I love that song. And I've talked to Jack a couple of times about his favorite track on that record. And I'm pretty sure his is Tennessee Whiskey. But yeah, we're both huge Chris Stapleton fans. And coming in at number 1, we have Traveler by Chris Stapleton. Alright, that concludes this episode of Jacks Trax. I will leave Jack's channel in the description. Be sure to check out his Sweet Home Alabama cover coming out on Friday. But yeah, did you agree with our picks? Did we miss something? Should something be higher up? Should something be lower? Tell me what you think. Thank you for watching another episode of Jacks Trax.